I'm Alex with Storyline Travel. At Storyline Travel, we're family travel specialists, helping families make memorable experiences through travel. This video, we're sailing away on the Carnival Breeze. So it's embarkation day, and as we stepped off the gangplank, we stepped into the Atrium. This is deck 3 on the Carnival Breeze. As you can tell, it's crowded. We actually had an early time to get on board at 11:30, and we're fairly close to that 11:30 time when we got here. But as you can see, there were a good number of folks who had already got on board. One of the first things that we try to do is look for our muster station, as well as think about lunch. Again, we're here around 11:30. And our muster station was going to be on deck 4 all the way in the back. And deck 3 on the Dream class ship, in which the Carnival Breeze is one, doesn't have a direct connect from forward to aft. So we grabbed an elevator, we decided let's go get some lunch, and we went up to deck 10. So as you see here, we rode the Atrium elevators up to deck 10 and got off, and we're now on the Lido Deck. Deck 10 on the Breeze is the Lido Deck, and we're headed out. You saw they had a look like a towel animal elephant who was there taking pictures with folks as a fun shot. And then we stepped out on the pool deck. One of the things that I noticed on the pool deck is that they had maybe a third the number of chairs set up that you'll see on a typical sailing or a sea day. And they had the pool deck really wide open and clear. And that's really important on embarkation day. The tables are full with people. You've really got nowhere else to go. If you'll notice some of the backpacks and bags, people with luggage that didn't have porters checked in, they're all having to manage that. And so having those decks clear allows you to have more room for all the luggage and bags that people have. And we're grabbing lunch. You can see the Blue Iguana here if you want Mexican style food, tacos, burritos. Guy's Burger Joint is opposite there at that pool deck as well. Great place to get a burger. In fact, that's what I did. That's usually the first thing I like to do on a Carnival ship when we get on is for lunch get a Guy's Burger. And so we came in, wanted to check out what was on the buffet in the marketplace. And so we walked in to see what they were serving on the inside, and it was crowded, not surprising. So lots of folks around, their luggage, people getting lunch, things to eat. The Lido Deck is where everyone goes to eat for lunch. And so we're walking around checking out the different options that they had. I have a huge sweet tooth, so one of my personal favorites is the sweet spot, and you really haven't started your Carnival cruise, in my opinion, until you've had the Funfetti Cheesecake. After 1:30, one of the things you'll notice is that the Lido Deck clears out. If you'll see these open tables, 1:30 has come and gone at this point, and people have rushed to their decks to find their rooms, their sign and sail cards, get into their cabins, see how those cabins are made up. And so this is our party. We're walking through to the aft elevators on deck 10, and we're going to go down to deck 7. Deck 7 is where we will be spending our week on the Carnival Breeze. And we've made it to deck 7. In the Carnival Breeze is more of a Caribbean themed ship. You'll notice palm trees, a lot of the theming, that beach vibe with the beach chairs and seats around. And so as we go down the hall, it does have that more being on the beach theme. And $73.89 is going to be our home for the week. We have our pool chairs right next to our door. Let's go in and we'll give it a quick tour. As we come in, you'll notice, hey, our luggage arrived. That's always nice. That doesn't always happen by 1:30, but it did today. We've got a nice sofa here and bed made up for two. There are just two of us, so we'll enjoy that setup in the room. We have a nice TV and vanity area there. Behind that small cabinet there is a safe, and then the 3 storage closets that will be used while we're there. We do have some water for purchase, and our little refrigerator cooler right below that. The 4 drawers. The top one actually has your hair dryer. The other 3 we use for unmentionables. As we go into the bathroom, you can see it's a pretty standard bathroom. You do have shampoo and shower gel mounted on the wall, your toilet shower curtain there, and then a nice large vanity area, single sink, and you do have glass shelves on both sides for storage. And that's our room. And after checking out the room, we headed to deck 4 for our muster station. Our muster station E4 was aft on deck 4, and it was in the Blush restaurant where we would have our main dining. And we learned to put on a life jacket, as this lovely bear demonstrates for us. Well, at least now we know we'll be safe. And then for dinner, we did go to Blush, had a nice appetizer selection, salads and calamari, which is what we enjoyed for dinner. And for your entrees, you can have fish, beef. Usually there's some vegan and vegetarian options available for you. One thing's for sure, you'll never go hungry on a Carnival ship, and the food is delicious. We hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a comment below of your tips and tricks on Embarkation Day. And at Storyline Travel, we believe every adventure is a story waiting to be told.